Hey everybody, this is Alex from KeenOnTheMarket.com with your end of day ES Mini Euro Oil recap video. So today we had a nice little follow through from yesterday's huge bullish day. You can see here in the Dow Jones Industrials we were up over I think 230 points or something on Friday. And so typically a move like that has some type of follow through to the upside after. We actually had basically a potential reversal day on a calculation that we talk about in the live trading room, and lo and behold, we get a nice little shooting star here right at a potential resistance zone. I also want to keep pointing out we still have massive divergence in the transportation average. You can see here on the left is making lower highs, lower lows as the Dow Jones Industrials is making newer highs. So if we go actually and switch to the ES Mini chart, it was actually a doji candle, so slightly more bearish than the Dow Jones candle that we saw. We closed at the same level that we opened today. Market found balance. There's much indecision right here. So this is a doji candle. The last one was a shooting star candle. So in both indexes there's some deceleration in this last little move here. I'm actually looking for a move on to the downside as far as critical areas for reversal. The low of today will be very, very critical. You can see the low of today lines up with the highs of the 31st and the 30th. So I think that in the very near term is a very, very key pivot zone to the downside. Just because we got this doji candle does not mean we're going to reverse 100%. This is just indicating the high potential of a reversal. You can see right here there was a very good reversal candle, a spinning top right here, and so back here there was also a kind of doji or spinning top right there. So those are some key actionable similar candles right here in the E-mini dailies. If we go down to the 5-minute, wow, it was a snoozer. Basically, it was pretty much untradeable today. We got to go change this to the only pit session time frame, and the reason we do this is because it lines up with our cloud settings perfectly. So you can see we opened up gap, little follow through from Friday's bullishness. Traded all the way up to 13.95. It looks like we found some fairly strong resistance. You can see that there was no bullish buying or bullish candles could close above this level till the afternoon, and then we had a failure rally here right before the end of the day, and then they sold it off hard. So basically the low of the day on my chart actually got below the low of the open. So you can see just because of the price action in today's trading, the overall sentiment has very much shifted from bullishness. You could see here there was a huge bullish move and then not a lot of sell-off to more neutral move and then sell-off, make a new low. So things are kind of turning on the micro time frame. Let's take a look at the euro real quick. So the euro also being in a weak position has made a neutral or balanced candle. You can see it's made a high wave. You could probably call it a doji or spinning top. You know, this big, huge bullish bar, that looks like it was a short covering rally. You can see there was one right here as well, and then we collapsed big time. So, you know, I'm looking for a turn in here. I'm looking for some technical indicators to tell me that we're going to turn over. You could see that if you make a trend line here with the RSI, a very key thing to watch is the RSI breaking this trend line as we connect this low here in June or in July, and then this low here in the beginning of August. So watching this RSI make its way down to this trend line is very important. Additionally, you could see that the stochastic also could roll over and trigger some downside pressures as well. So watching that in the euro on the dailies. Again, we have a low side target first of 120 even, and then basically below that is there isn't much support until almost at parity. So holding on for the next long leg down in the euro is is what we're shooting for, but we're looking for pinpoint entry for entering into the new downtrend. So let's take a look. One last chart today. We're going to look at the CL. This is oil chart. Sorry, I got this equation wrong. Got to pull up the right contract month. So there we go. We got oil actually busted out and actually had a minor buy signal today. You can see I have these automatically generating when we get a close above the cloud. The one peculiar thing is the thickness of this cloud. So when the cloud is very, very thick as compared to the last few weeks trading range days, it still tells me there's a fair amount of bearish bias in this move. I just think a lot of the war drums and warmongering has really put a bid under the oil market here. You can see we had a nice little high and tight flag, and now we're continuing on. If we get and close above and make a higher high at 19 or 92.63, it's going to be off the races. There's not much resistance up here. That's clear skies ahead for oil, at least in my point of view, back to the 100 mark, maybe even back up to 102. So that's the things we're watching for oil, euro, and E-mini. Again, if you want a free trial for the live trading room, please email sales@keynotemarket.com, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.